4:45. My pleasure is to welcome you, Derrick, for your first 20 minutes.
Good afternoon, everybody. My name is Derrick. I'm from New York. As you could tell, right? Okay. I'm going to talk about street vending in New York City and urban places around the world. You know, we hooked up with StreetNet in all different places, all different countries. And we just had some people came back from Chile, you know, a man and a woman. They did spend a week there. They sent me over here. This is my first time. I've been in the street vendor project for 7 years. I've been on the board. The board consists of 15 people, individuals, that try to make the rules and regulations in New York City. Instead of the police, the mayor, or the city council. The city council is people of 51 people with Christine Quinn. I don't know if you ever heard of her. She's gay, she's married to somebody, and she's in charge of the council people in New York. Everything has to come through her. Now the mayor, he want to get rid of the vendors in New York City. And in actuality, your families ever made it to New York, they built New York, you know, all different cultures, nationalities. Don't make no difference what it is. If you ever see New York on a piece of paper or on a picture, and you see all the designs on the wall and all that, those are immigrants from all over the world, you know. That's what built New York, and New York is still being built with your ancestors, your aunts, your uncles, your grandfathers. Your kids might be coming up, getting ready to want to go to New York and live in New York. You know, New York is big. 5 boroughs. It's really big. I live in Brooklyn. Boogie down Brooklyn, they call it. You know, I've been vending for about 17 years. That's where I do my best. I'm a veteran, Vietnam veteran. After I came back from Vietnam, they used to call me baby killer. They used to call all of us baby killer. We could hardly get a job in the streets. Fill out applications, and they turn you away because you was marked as being in Vietnam, you know. Everybody thought you was a killer. There's nothing wrong with me, you know. Nobody could understand me, you know. They said I got PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorders. Shell shock, it's the same thing as PTSD, you know. They got, every decade they got something else they want to call, you know. Every war come up, you know, if we involved in, they got something else, they gonna put a name to that. Now going back to the streets, it's hard out there in the streets, you know. I deal with a lot of people. I got good people in my area where I set up at. I work with the agencies that we have 1,590 members that come to our meeting every second Tuesday of the month. We go out there in the street, the 5 board members go out there in the streets and try and change the rules and regulations than what the councilmen and the mayor's doing. Mayor Bloomberg, he set himself up for a 3rd term. That wasn't called for, you know. Now Christine Quinn is running for mayor. She should get it, because we helped her out. It's $1,000 tickets we face out there in the street. We fought for 3 years for them to knock it down. We got it finally last month. We only paid $500 now. But you imagine every ticket that you get for not wearing your ID card around your neck. It might be under, you might have it around your neck, it might be under your coat, because it's cold out there. You might zip up your coat, so the police come and they give you a ticket. That's $1,000. You're too far from the curb. That's $1,000. You're not far away from the entrance of a building, the doorway. You gotta be 20 feet. That's $1,000, especially the food vendors. They don't wear no gloves, they don't wear no hat and all that. You know, you don't put your stuff in your utensils and all that. You get $1,000 for all kinds of tickets. We can't fight that. We try to make our families. Some people that works in New York, they still got people where they live at, in their country. They're trying to save money up to pay their rent in New York and plus send home to feed their family over there and try to save some money to bring them back, bring them to the United States. I'm sorry, I don't know what I knocked off, but I got a bad habit of swinging. But it's rough, you know. We got our organizations that's trying to do the best we can. And we need help from all you people, because I know in your countries and what you dealing with, it's the same struggle we dealing with, you know. It hurts when things don't go your way. You know, it takes a long time for you to flip it over, you know. We fight, we protest. We protest so much. We put this lady picture on all the food trucks in New York City, you know, telling her what you gonna do with us. She talk about she forgot us. How could you forget us if you passing all these food trucks in New York City that sell a la meals, hamburgers, franks, juice trucks, and all these, you know? Every council people calling her office said, we just seen your face. We just seen your face, you know? Then she gave up. There's 51 council members. When they took the vote, 44 of them was with us. So we won for the first time in history of New York City. A lot of immigrants that come to the United States, it's hard for them to find a good job. You might have a degree. That don't mean you're gonna get degree money, you know? You might be homeless, you know? I went through being homeless. I was in prison. I did 11 years. I used drugs for 18 years. This is live, what I'm telling you, you know? Until when I came to realization, I went to the VA hospital and they told me I got PTSD. I started going to people that ID with me about Vietnam and the issues that I had. And then a guy came up to me and said, you're a veteran, ain't you? I'm gonna take you down here so you get your ID. You come work with me. I've been making good money every day. I make good money. Like today, you see it's raining out there. It's raining in New York too. See the little umbrellas that y'all got? I get them for $1. I sell them for $10. See this cane? I get it for $2. Umbrella, this size. I sell it for $20. I'm getting paid on a rainy day. You know, 2 hours, I make about $1,400 and $1,600. I sell sheets for $25 and $30. I only paid $8 for them, all sizes. Dubais, whatever you want, Californias, whatever. I got it. I'm in the corner on 77th and 3rd Avenue in Manhattan. A lot of rich people there. A lot of people got nannies, you know, bring their kids out. You know what I do? I go buy kids' toys, and I give it to them free of charge, you know, because the police say, leave that guy alone. The community say, leave him alone. I set myself up to be liked. But I'm gonna tell you one thing. We can't work it not unless we work it together as one, you know. It's rough. So you know anybody that wanna give out some money, my flyers and all that back there, send the money to my organization, you know. Attention, Derrick Wilmot. Thank you very much. I got some T-shirts and hats for the guys that was with me last night at the dinner, okay? And the ladies.